Hello, lovely and beautiful people around the world. Well, I have accepted the challenge of Coach Naluza, and today I want to tell you that after 5 years, where I can be. Well, nowadays I have started to be more active on social media applications, and I'm learning that how these social media applications can be beneficial for me and for the other folks around here. Hopefully that these people will understand about the value and the advantage that what we can just use to improve ourselves. So I can feel that after 5 years, if I can constantly practice as I'm doing, so I could be a great influencer. I can, you know, I can make my own YouTube channel. I can start my own website. I can start my private lessons. I have offline center here, but I haven't started teaching online. So I want to be the part of the trend. And as we all know, that trend is of like teaching online, and it's a great business. Hi Maria, how are you today? Good to see you here. Hi Samantha. Hello everybody. Good to see you all here. Hopefully you are doing great in your lives and you are great and amazing people. Thank you so much. Okay, so I was telling about where I can be after 5 years, and I have so many short-term plans and long-term plans. I'm a stock market trader, so I have to think about like the future goals as well. So I have invested some of the shares, and I am just anticipating that these these shares can be a great profitable for me in near future. So I'm also like thinking positive about this. Except this, I'm working on my individual personality, like my communication skills and facing the fear of like camera and people. And I am a very shy and introvert person, so I'm trying to remove and overcome on my shyness. And hopefully that after 5 years, because 5 years means a huge time for us to improve. And I believe that if someone honestly gives an hour in a day, we have 24 hours, that. So someone can reduce 1 hour from sleeping or what they do on daily basis, and they work utilize that 1 hour for their individual personality. So maybe that they could improve a lot in 5 years. So because I heard, according to the data, like one of I was just watching a TED talk, and I was watching a video, and the motivational speaker said that if someone spends 45 minutes in a day, so he can be like master of the thing that if he like look at after 5 years himself. So I thought, okay, that's better because I am almost free and I can, utilize all of my things. I have free time, so I have 9 hours in a day to spend, so I can, improve a bit faster than other creatures, other fellow citizens, not creatures, but yeah, I can use some sarcastic words here to make you laugh. So hopefully, my dreams, my aim, my goals, and my girlfriend, they all are moving on the right track, and they will reach their destination after 5 years. Let's hope for the best and finger crossed for me, guys, please. Okay. Hopefully, that after 5 years, when you guys talk to me, I would have a positive attitude, or maybe little arrogant attitude, like what do you say? So, I have nothing else to say, but I can stay here if someone wants to join, and if somebody wants to talk to me about something, so I can talk. We can spend here time together. We need someone who can, give us company. That's why sometimes many people are like rambling, They have nothing to say, so they are repeating the same thing, and it seems boring sometimes, but not all the time. Okay, so I can read some of these comments, but these are not related to me. But I love to read some chattings of girls, so I'm so sorry for this if I'm reading your private messages. Hello, sweet Samantha, dear, Maria said to her, and Maria and Samantha said to Maria, I love you, my lovely. I don't know what she wants to say. My lovely pet, my lovely friend, my lovely wife, my lovely friend, my lovely husband. She did not mention that, so it's hard to understand what she wants to say. Oh, I'm just kidding. Alright, guys, so thank you for watching and have a great, wonderful night, day, whatever. There is a time I don't know because we are all up from the different. I can see a request. Let me see that. Who is that? Maria. Would I have to put you adding? Be patient. Stay online. Your call will be entertained by one of our officers. Hi, Maria. What's up? How are you?
I am fine. And you?
I'm also fine. As you can see, I'm still smart and handsome.
Wow, I heard your vision after 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years means a lot to me, and not for only me, because we all are the human beings and we have a powerful brain. And hopefully that, you know what, like
Yeah.
we should use that powerful tool for us to improve ourselves. And this is one of the greatest way that we must plan something in a greater way.
Mm.
Like narrow thinking
I know.
always, ends in the misery situation. So always think bigger. Bigger is best. My first girlfriend
Yeah.
was elder than me 15 years. 15 years elder than me, because I always think bigger.
Sorry. Sorry. It's okay. As long as you are happy. Mm, I know you will achieve your vision after 5 years because you are still young, right? Me, um, my vision from this year after 5 years, it's just simple. To have a beautiful house and the kid always healthy and still have a job and we are happy.
Wow.
I don't have a big dream like you because I think I'm old enough.
No worries, mate. You will
But
fulfill all of your dreams, but just
yeah.
take your time and give it a shot. Like, don't give up. And one day, all the imagination will be materialized, and you might get like, wow, whatever I have decided, whatever these were like just imagination for me, but now these all the things are in real life. Like you are enjoying everything. So just
Hello,
work on it,
Sunanta. You are
and
beautiful, not me. Okay, go on. Sorry.
you all are beautiful. This is the beautiful life.
Yeah.
Inaz is here. Hi, Inaz. So I was telling you, like, sometimes we just create imagination and fancy thoughts, but we don't take any action against them to fulfill. So thinking only doesn't work. What we have to do, we gotta just take an action against that one, and then after 5 years, 6 years, 10 years later, you might get like, wow, you are the super rich person when you're not talking to us because you have huge amount of money in your bank, so you don't like to talk with poor people.
Yeah. My vision, I think I can achieve that. Just simple, right?
No,
To have
you
a
will achieve
beautiful
surely
house
hundred and one percent.
and the kids still studying or they were maybe at that time. I think not yet graduated because they were still young, my kids.
What do you think? What do you think that why some people are always failed to fulfill their dreams? I know one thing, that's laziness.
Ah,
Laziness. They are
true.
like procrastinators and they have excuses for every single work. Like, oh, you know what? Yesterday I was very busy just because of my wife said to me to clean the house, and I was cleaning the house,
Hello,
and that's
Inaj.
why I didn't have time to come live and practice my English. And when teacher team
Mm.
says like, why you guys are not doing anything? Like, teacher team, you know what? I was busy in my job and my boss doesn't allow me to open web talk or like this way. So what do you think, like, actually what happens with the people? Are they are not interested whatever they have decided? Like, each and every one of us has a dream that we want to speak English very fluent, you know. And we know the cure of this problem, like only practice is the main solution of this problem. But when it comes to take an action against the problem, we failed. Why we failed? Maybe we have some kind of fear of going live, and and we have fear of, like, facing the people, and we have fear of going live on camera or something like this. It stops us.
Yeah. Wow, you are very. What is this? The right word for it? I forgot. Sorry. I. Oh my God, I forgot. But what is the right word for that? Because
you derailed you derailed your thoughts.
I
Hello, Sir
forgot. I
Pipat.
want to say
How are you
something.
today?
Oi, Teacher Pipat, good afternoon.
So you were saying something about your
Okay.
5 years goals, like.
Yeah, having beautiful house and the kids is still healthy and studying and we're just happy, peaceful.
Wow, great.
Yeah,
What about if you
and we
had a
still
chance
have
to visit?
having a
If you
job.
had a chance to visit and settle in a different country, so which country would you like to go?
Me, which country? I think it's America.
Why America?
By America? Mm, I don't know.
Namaste, Peeper sir. How are you today? Namaste.
Uh, Namaste. Oi, good
Yeah,
afternoon. Oi,
In Indian culture, we always say namaste like this. Namaste.
what is that?
This is
What is
like greeting,
Namaste?
greeting. Yeah, this is like bow. We are just bow the head in like revere of the person. Like we are giving respect to someone. Hi,
Wow.
Risa. Hello,
Okay.
Risa. Risa is
Oh,
here.
Teacher
The
Risa.
most wanted person
Hello,
of
Teacher Risa.
the most wanted person of this group.
Why wanted? Why wanted? Teacher Risa is Spider-Man.
Yeah, he is the most wanted person.
I think he is the special person because he's a hero, Spider-Man.
Yeah, because he always comes up with like some short stories are inspiring, and if you deeply listen his thoughts, you might get like he was like a motivational speaker in his last words, but now maybe after sometimes after 5 years, when we see Risa would be a motivational speaker on international platform. So it would be so hard to talk to Risa. So that's why sometimes I talk to Risa, because I know that this is the best time for me to interact with him. In future, he's going to be very busy person, and maybe he doesn't like to talk to like common people. We have to take an appointment to fix meeting to Mr. Risa. Would you give me just 2 minutes? I want to talk to you. Risa said, no, 2 minutes are so costly for me.
Yeah. I enjoyed to listening to Teacher Risa. Means like it's just it's called freedom. He speaks like freedom, you know.
The best part
Mm-hmm.
about him, like
Sebastian.
he never thinks that what people think about him. Sometimes I remember before 2 years ago when I heard him first time in I think English finally when he used to go live on that group. So when I heard that I was thinking like wow, because like if I have problems, I know that yeah I have problems. I will never show up my face in front of people because I know that so many people will make fun of my English. But the courage,
Mm, no.
the like he is the person who never thinks like that. I really like him for this, only for this. And his thoughts are
Me
awesome
too.
because he is like the real thinker who thinks about so far, like 30, 40 years future, like he's going already.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time I saw the live video of Teacher Risa, I told to myself, if Teacher Risa can, why can't I? So I
Of
tried.
course, yeah, yeah. Everybody thinks the same way.
Yeah,
If he can do that, then why we cannot?
yeah,
Even
yeah, that's
I
right.
have here, even he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Risa, we love you, Risa. Don't mind, please.
Oh, Teacher Pipa too. Hello.
Oh, teacher Peepa, he is an awesome person. Like, I watched so many videos of him and I found that he's a very down to earth man and he respects even parasites. He is that kind of person who
Yeah.
respects parasites. like like he doesn't hurt anyone, he doesn't like to hurt anyone, and he is like the humble person who is the real inspiration for a lot of people. If you deeply listen his thoughts, you might get like yes, every word has a meaning for the real listener of him.
Mm,
So if
yeah.
someone listens carefully, he might get so many things where he won't get in books after reading thousands of years. So that's
Yeah.
the beauty of these groups, that we have very wise and intellectual
Yeah.
persons. And we need to take advantage of all the intelligence of them, because I know the things, the thoughts we are getting from them, we won't get anywhere else without experiencing. And we need more 30, 40 years to get those same experience. So we are getting this free of cost.
One kiss Teresa. Sinanta. Oh my
Hack
gosh,
Jing
one kiss
Jing.
Teresa.
Risa just woke up. Risa, give me my kiss back.
Sing sing. Hello, both of you. Oh, good luck to your work,
Wow. Have a great day,
Teacher
Risa.
Risa.
I
So
hope
it's
so that he will
morning.
pop in after some time. We can join him.
What is the country of Teacher Risa? He's
Risa is from, I
he
think, uh,
morning.
I know his village name, his city name, Tipoli. I don't know I'm pronouncing
Yeah,
well or
because
not.
it's morning.
Tipoli, I think so. But when we were in Mr. Joe's group, so he was like, he made a video when he visited his village. And he was like going somewhere by the bus, and he was showing a very beautiful, like scenes of his village. So this was a great adventure of him, and he has just shared with us.
Yeah, it a.m. Oh, 8 a.m. 8 in the morning. Okay, good morning to Teresa. But here it's afternoon,
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock
right?
now.
Also in India, right? Here 2:47. in the afternoon. What time in India?
This is Nanthe is asking, did you brush your teeth yet? And he says no.
Sananta.
He would say no. I go without brushing my teeth.
Okay. BBO,
Yeah, of course, Sir
teacher
Pipat. If you
Binoy.
want to join, please
Hello.
send me request. Hi, little angel. What's your name?
Say hi. Hi.
What's your name?
What is your name, baby? Oh, say your name, baby.
She's shy, like me. I was also in the same way, like in her age. I remember when someone
Yeah,
comes my home, I used to hide
she's
myself.
5. She's five
Oh, that's
years
great.
old.
That's great.
Oh, teacher Pipat, I could join today. Okay, I will say bye bye so teacher Pipat
Bye,
can
Maria.
join you.
Thank you so
Okay?
much. It was a nice pleasure to
Okay.
talk to you now.
Okay, bye bye.
You see, he says not yet. He didn't brush, like, he's like me. I also don't like to
Didn't
brush
brush.
in the morning.
Uh, yeah, okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, let me talk to Sir Pack. Maybe we would have a great
Oh,
and
teacher
wonderful
Pipat.
session.
Yeah.
I'm adding you, sir. Hello, sir.
Namaste,
How are
namaste,
you? Namaste,
namaste to
sir.
you.
How are you today?
Namaste to you.
It's
Yeah,
an honor to
fine.
talk to you, sir.
Yeah, it's my first time. Yeah, we can talk face to face.
Of course, yes.
Yeah,
So, how's your day going, sir?
yeah. Actually, in our countries now is starting drought season. There are many farmland up countries face a regular problems. In particular, the farmer in the farm
Oh,
drought season. Yeah, that's
now
happen.
it's a rainy season here, and some of the might means as you know about India, some of the parts are
It,
submerged due to rain, and people are in really big trouble just because of the water problem. But
yeah.
where I live, this is the safest zone because this is the center of this country, and this is the safest one because this is the capital of the country. So we are safe at least from the earthquake and other disastrous events like that. So we are not facing any trouble.
Ah,
But most of the part
yeah.
of this country are facing it means people are facing like I
Mm,
think 45% portions
mm.
of like other states are underwater now.
Oh, yeah. In Thailand, it happens in the northeast region. That is happen every years, but the other part of Thailand is okay. In particular, the southern is it is very good because it is the area that is between the sea, and the northeast face this problem for a century actually. So we need to improve irrigation system, water distribution to help the farmers to make certain that they can plant their crop and have the enough water for their crop. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
happened in
this
our
is the big trouble because the distribution of resources is not equal. Like every single government in a
yeah.
country is like they should think about it that how we can do that. And in
Mm-hmm.
my country, the problem is like if there is a problem, like in so many places they have declared drought, and in so many places there is a flood. So
Mm.
that's the problem. Like we don't have the drainage systems so that we can supply the water in proper channels in other states where the people are facing this trouble. So
Yeah.
recently, the southern part of this country, they were facing a huge crisis of water, and now they have started water trains. So they are
Yeah.
supplying water by the trains. So
Yeah.
you see that how people are facing this trouble time, and they have no solution for this because this is improvising, like for short term. But I don't know that how long this type of situation will occur and how long the government is going to pay for, because this is too costly to run a train just for giving them water south part to north part and north part to south part. This is too costly for states. So they have to think something where they can just get the proper permanent solution for whole life, not for short term, for few days or for few months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Teacher Vinod, thank you very much for challenge me to share the ideas about the drainage system. Drainage means you're supposed to think about the flooding, how to mitigate the excessive water, and on the contrary, it is a different. It's a drought, so that we need proper water management
Of
and
course, yeah,
yeah, the problem happened in northeast of Thailand because of the terrain. Terrain of the area is a flat, so you cannot find the location with proper terrain to build the reservoir. Yeah, uh, in north of Thailand is a hilly area. Yeah, you can manage to think about the mega project for irrigation to uh, keep water in the big reservoir and distribute through the distribution system. But the problem in the northeast of Thailand because of the terrain is not suitable for the create irrigation project. So most of the water resources in northeast of Thailand is just for temporary use. Yeah, because that's the terrain. Another problem is the soil. Soil in northeast of Thailand is mostly on the sandy loam that it cannot keep water. It's different from the clay. Clay, okay, if you dig the pond, you can keep water in there. But
yeah.
in northeast of Thailand, you're supposed to apply the technology. You have to lining by the plastic sheet, yeah, to keep the water in the small pond.
Now you know that this type of problem requires huge, robust solutions, and they got to go through with this to maintain the proper channel of distributing the water problem and water solutions for each
Mm.
and every region where people are facing these crises.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this would save both of them, like the people are facing flood situations and the people are facing drought situations, because suppose that if there is inundated of something and majority of people are like facing trouble, how long they could
Mm.
survive in that area? They have to migrate somewhere. So to stop migration, they need to get something which is like actual solution, not like uh, like kind of improvised solution for like short term. After this, like when government changes, they change everything, and the situation is
Mm.
same. The people are facing the same situation. They have nothing to do now with that. They can't complain
Cannot
to anyone
survive.
because yeah, this is the big trouble.
Yeah. Teacher Vinod, I would like to share more about the measures to be applied to solve this crisis for the farmer. Let's say the farmer in almost country in our regions are the poor. It's a majority. Yeah, they cannot make living sufficient for their way of life. And to solve the agricultural crisis, okay, the most important thing is water resources. That is what we mentioned. But we have to collaborate among the every authority concerned, yeah, as a team. For example, for the crop. Yeah, if you insist to plant the paddy or rice, yeah, as you know, rice use the most the waters for the crop
Yeah,
because
of course.
regarding to the patterns, you're supposed to keep the water in the beginning stage, and it uses quite a lot of water, but the water resource is quite limited. So the Ministry of Agriculture have to promote and change mindset of the farmer who get used to paddy field for a long time to change to the other crops. Yeah, that use less water. Yeah, it is. You
Of
have to
course.
think both sides. Yeah,
They
and
need
then
interchange, the
yeah,
interchange situation.
yeah. And if so, you turn the plant or the crop into the others that use the less water. You can expand the size of the plantation here, and it's sharing like a sharing to the other as well. The limited water resources. Yeah, that is my experience in irrigation system in Thailand, and about the many water resources need to think carefully. You're supposed to research and do feasibility study, and to see if it is feasible in terms of the engineering, in terms of economic, in terms of financial, in terms of social, in terms of politics, and all in all. Here, recently we think about the impact, because when you create any kind of the project that you are going to control the nature, against the nature, you're supposed to think about the EIA. Yeah, EIA is environment impact assessment. Yeah, this is another important things for your study, any projects you are going to launch. Yeah.
Sir Pipat, actually what I know about the problem in my country, the farmers, why they are facing this trouble time, actually most of them are illiterate. They don't know anything about it except they know what they do. And that's the problem, that they can't raise their voices against like what comes for them, which is better for them. And these officers, the government, they do only when something happened wrong, or like something is like, when it reaches to the devastating level, so they come up, but they have no proper solution. As I told you, that they all come for formality. They don't take any action against that. So this is the big trouble, because suppose that I am the user of something, I have problem, I gotta tell someone. And if I can explain my problem in better way, so the person can bring something great for me. But if I'm like tolerating, I'm just totally dependent on the weather system, but I don't have kind of like technology, or like I am not trying to use something new for my agriculture field to increase my annual income. Nothing is going to,
Productivity.
yeah, so nothing is going to be happen, because no one else can think better than me what problems I'm facing.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I agree with you, but to cope with these problems, you're supposed to think big picture, because of the uh, in nature, the system in the basin, in the river basin is totally connected. You cannot look only one small spot and solve the problems. You have to think in the, like a master plan. You have to
Of course,
think a
yes.
master plan, and okay, for the implementation, you can divide it into the phases, and then you start in orderly. It's this time-taking process. You cannot change abruptly to turn the problem upside down. Just only 1 to a few years, but you need to take like a plan is the the short-term plan, medium plan, and the long-term plan. Yeah, that is a way of thinking uh, to develop the countries to deal with the mega project. Yeah, and that is not a private sector's business, but it is government. It is like the national policy. Yeah, and about the water resource on the knowledge, the India is the best, as I know. Uh, 30 years ago, yeah, my friend, he furthered his master degree in University of Rugi. I think it's popular in India.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know?
So popular.
You know
Yeah, I know,
Rugi.
I know. I know a little bit about this.
And where is your hometown, Vinod? Is which
New
part?
Delhi. New
Oh, you
Delhi.
are the capital because I've been in Chennai 3 years ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
It is my first time there in India, and I was so amazed Indian in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Yeah, I had a chance to travel around, and then at that time, it's 3 years ago, the SkyTrain there was under construction. Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
2000, 2016. And I think now it's start the operation. Yeah, and this is what I know about your beautiful countries, India, and very smart people, and the typical India. As I met and chat like a Binod, teacher Binod, Rajiv, there, and Super Sunny. Yeah, uh, I
Yeah, Sunny is from southern part of the country. He's, I think, from Chennai.
I know him. I know him because typical India is a people very smart and good at their philosophy and wisdom. That's what I feel the Indian people. And you know what's happened? A while ago, I mentioned 3 years ago. Yeah, and 4 years ago, yeah, I experienced super sunny hometown. Is a Kerala. Yeah,
That's great.
Kerala is I think we can connect with the coconut. Kerala,
Banana.
coconut or what? Kerala,
It's a banana.
banana. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And what is a downtown in Kerala? I forgot the name because I spent a few nights in there. It's
No, no.
huge.
I think you're talking about the fruits. That's called the kela. It's
No,
in
no,
English
no.
banana.
Okay, I mean what is the meanings of the name of the city Kerala.
It's just a name. That there is no meaning of that. I don't know history about that. Maybe, but I'm not.
Because
I'm not familiar with that term.
because I know I knew from one Indian people. Yeah, he said that Kerala mean something or name after the topography or geometry's big plantation of the coconut. I'm not sure if it's
Okay.
true.
Maybe in their language, but in Hindi, I'm really unfamiliar with this word. This is the first time I heard from you.
Oh, really? Because as I know, in India there are so many official language. I think 22 language, official language.
When people speak in their mother tongue, especially southern part of the people, northern people can't understand what they are talking about because that is totally different.
Okay, okay, yeah,
They have their
okay,
own language.
okay, okay. That is about we mention and expand to the many story. Yeah, and we not. Yeah, it is my first time talking with you. Yeah, and you know what impressed me? It's about the 1 month ago when you pop on the camera and you introduce yourself and your amazing story with the teacher team. At that time, I was driving somewhere, and I kept deeply listen your story. I think you are one who I would like to say you are the truly passionate young man because you mentioned about what you sacrifice yourself for the burglar. Yeah, who need competency in speaking English to be better in their life. And you mentioned about a temple. You start your projects not far away from your home. Yeah, and you know, yeah, your story was for me very touching because it is the same way. the same way as I has been doing whole of my life. And once we have the chance, we're supposed to sacrifice and devote our time for our country, our people who are poor. Yeah, that is why I recognize teacher we not at my first sight.
Um, Sir Pipet, actually, I'm the person who loves to do what suits to my mind, what gives me peace. And if I have to disconnect money from that in order to get enjoyment, I love to do that. And English teaching is one of my favorite segment of my life where I love to do very, like, I'm so passionate and I can do it 24 hours. If someone says to me like, okay, no problem at all for doing this, but as you know, we all are the human beings and we need money to survive. We have families, so I have to do some other works for that. But I love English and I love teaching English as well. So I have started teaching English, and I'm really so excited for this because every day I get so many new things. And when I talk to these guys, the kids, it's awesome. And they have so many questions, they have so many doubts about it. And especially when I get like, wow, they have been deformed by their schools for 12 years, 13 years now, and they are unable to speak about small things. It really disappoints me so bad because this is like the business. They have, played with their dreams and goals, and they have deformed their minds so badly, and they are not thinking positive about education, and they're taking for granted the value of time, the value of discipline. And
Yeah.
that's what we have to teach them, that don't study to impress people, study for yourself. When we study for ourselves, we never think about the syllabus, the complications of the studying, during studying. So we learn everything without thinking, without caring about that this is the time of, like this is the time of doing something or something like that. So we have to just grow up with that.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. When you're talking about the money, this disconnected, this is what teacher Tim he share his thoughts about this in just from the beginning, and it's most important. And then I think people who join the club have their perception, their experiences about this. Maybe they used to be one who received or the taker, and some used to be a giver. It's a give and take, and if you can keep balancing, it's a duality, that is fine. Okay,
Of course.
I would mention a bit. You may know. Actually, I am engineer, and that is my background. And then I has been working in my area for 30 years after graduation. Yeah, I run
Wow.
my own business. I own my company, and back 6 years ago, I shut down. I shut down my construction company and everything about the construction, and I start my new company about the food to help uh, prolong prolong the fading ancient wisdom is coconut sugar making. Yeah, and that is what our inspiration, our compassion. Yeah, so we start 6 years ago, and along the way, I agree with you, teacher Vinod. Money disconnected. That's mean sometimes you just create your time. Sometimes you donate your money, and the most important thing is you are the opportunity provider to private provider to the someone is lower opportunity, and how to help them to stand on their own legs in the final stage. That is
Of
what
course.
the thing. Yeah, and okay. My company is about the coconut sugar, but along the way, you know, we create a project last year because we would like to help here the disabled, the handicapped. Yeah, I talking about the blind people. Yeah, in our country, the blind have very little opportunity for job. They can sell their lottery, they can go massage, and okay, might be an operator in a company. Yeah, and what I'm thinking, another career, another job is very good in European country, in America. It is a tester. Tester. Yeah, tester is need a special sensory. The blind is a target group because they cannot see. So it
Of
is
course, yeah.
compensation. They have the other like a
They have to
special
sense something.
sense. Yeah. So yeah, we are in the middle, and we hold hand in hand with the local university. KMUTT is one. Yeah. KMUTT university that the teacher team is working for now. KMUTT,
Yeah, yeah.
and
He's here sometimes.
yeah, another the private university. My company, we come together in collaboration, hand in hand, and we start our pilot project. Yeah, we set up the like a program, training program, uh, 2 months, 2 months 60 days, and we select the blind, and we intend to practice this skill. Yeah, and you know what happens after we finish the first pilot project? We can serve a job for them. We uh, we send them to many private sector food company. Yeah, that is my compassionate projects. We give opportunity and we manage. We just like a one in the middle and collaborate this among the people and create something special for the handicapped here. Yeah, that is my
It sounds
story.
it sounds it sounds awesome, Sir Feedback. And I'm just thinking and imagining when you finish your project, then how many people will get employment? That would be awesome for a lot of people, especially the people you are talking about. This class really need attention of big wigs. They are being like kind of ignored, and they shouldn't be, you know. And
Mhm.
someone has to come out. They have to initiate to just give them a respectful life. Okay, that nature wasn't fair with them, but it doesn't mean that the humanity will ignore them because they are being ignored in all the sections.
Yeah,
They don't
exactly.
have they don't have the better relations because people don't like to stay with them. They don't have better jobs because nobody wants to give them jobs. They don't have better jobs means they don't have better life. So if someone comes like you and initiate like, yeah, we want to really help those people, they really need help. We are disconnecting money for a while because we need to save humanity first, money later. And they are being benefited just because of this, because they are getting a self-respectful life what they really need. They are the part of the same society where we belong to.
Hmm.
And if we are giving them the way, like as you mentioned, some of the jobs that they are like helpless, they have no other means to make money, so they gotta do that job. We are saving them from this kind of menial job, and now we are giving them the respectful job where their real talent is being respected. That would be awesome for them. That would be awesome for the society. Give me a second, Mr. P. Sir. There is LBG. I never pronounce her name well. I don't know why. Hi, good morning, Isbiata. I'm so sorry for. I know that your name is. I'm not pronouncing well, but I really respect your name. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, that is great. When we're talking about the what we are thinking about the people in terms of the humanity. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think another thing. Yeah. I think it is very common to what you did, and you mentioned about you to when you give opportunity to burglar in temple. Uh, yeah. 30 years ago, when I was an project engineer for a big project in down south of Thailand. It is industrial estate, and at that time, this yeah, because I love teaching. Even I am engineer. Yeah, I love teaching, and down south of Thailand is far away from my home. I supposed to work in there, and my team, there are quite a lot of the young staff just graduated, and there are variety of ages work with me. And because we stay apart from our home, so what happened after work? Because we like to enjoy our life, to hang around in downtown, spend our crazy things at the nighttime, and that surely you have to spend a lot of money.
Of
Yeah,
course, yes.
because when you stay far away from home in the evening after work, you didn't have the things to do. Just go for the some place for entertainment. Yeah, and what uh, I thought at that times. So because like I'm the leader of the team, I told my staff, my people that okay, you spend quite a lot of money you earn. Why don't we think about we will make use of the our free time after work for something, education. So I said that okay, let's share the money. Yeah, I collect the money. Yeah, to buy what? To buy the whiteboard, to buy the table tennis desk. So my staff can sit around and with the whiteboard like a classroom, and then I taught them about the English lesson. Yeah, uh, 30 minutes a day. So that happens. Many people got together from 10, 20, and not only from my office, but the other side, like from owner, from the contractor. They love to improve their English. So I took lead, and then we collect the money to buy the something like a table, chair, whatever. And then you can make use of the table tennis for exercising, right? Yeah, and that is my experience a long time ago. Yeah, and yeah, what's happened after 30 years? Because after 30 years, my young engineer at that time now grew up and got promoted to management.
Ireland.
And yeah, from time to time, we arrange a meeting, and they feel so thankful, so grateful to what I did for them 30 years ago. And that is feeling is still clear on my mind. And now we have the technology, we have the others channels to do the same thing as I love. That is why I create many clips, many things that will be beneficial to members here. Okay, that is what I would like to share.
That's great, sir. Well, you know what? Sometimes when we are just doing something for just for enjoyment, we love it. We improve because knowledge is the thing what you can increase just by sharing. There is no other means of expanding your knowledge and horizon of thinking. Hello, teacher Wu, Richard Wu. Hello, sir. How are you today? Good to see you here. I'm
Risha.
missing you nowadays, sir. Please pop up someday. We will have talk. So, sir, I was telling you when we do something for for our own peace or satisfaction. So after that, we get like, wow, we are like increasing all the way by the social behavior, by the knowledge, by the communication skills, and so many other things we are actually learning while we are doing something. I teach people here and I charge money, but money comes later. If someone comes here and says like I don't have money, no problem, welcome. If you are a true passionate pioneer of learning, this place is open for you. Come here and learn with us. When if you want to pay later on, you might pay, otherwise just learn and survive in your life, be happy. We don't need money. Come here and learn with us. So I always give priorities for those people. They are really passionate about learning something, but not like for like the evaders and procrastinators, like they have full bags of tricks all the time to not to do something, and they come up with excuses like, "Wow, I was busy and doing something like this." No, even he is offering me money, but my door is closed for him because I don't need that person. These are the negative people. They always give some negative thoughts, and that I don't need that. I need some positive people. Through them we can improve ourselves. Even we need one single person who ignites us.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true, teacher Vinod, because what you mentioned, I can say that is like uh, prioritizing. Yeah, allocate money allocation. Yeah, I think it's the fact. Money is important for everyone. You cannot refuse that fact. That's truth. But the way of thinking, like a teacher Tim mentioned about web talk, what is make web talk different from the Facebook? Because the way of the CEO, yeah, they think about the business and also think about the other side, that is so-called the passion and compassion. Passion is something about the business, about your own passion and how to achieve your goal. But how about the compassion? Compassion is something you think about the others. Yeah. So yeah, if you can keep balancing, yeah, money importance. Money is God, but the fact is money cannot buy everything. In particular, happiness. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
yeah, we have to keep balancing well between the two part, compassion and passion. That is what I'm trying to say.
In short words, we can say that humans are means not for money, but money is for humans. But sometimes we give priority only for like making money and something like this. Hi Rafi, how are you today, Rafi? I miss you. So I don't know what to say, but the world is being changed, and this is like eat dog eat world now. No one thinks about others. Everybody thinks of making money and something like they think like how can I make money from others, and that's the way. That's why like we the world is being isolated between two classes. The first like higher level, and the second is like common people. Because the common people, the majority of people are like lazy, and they have no mission and vision about their life, and
Mm.
that's why like the people are little like uh, having knowledge. They think about the future. They are making money and they are thriving, but those common people are still sleeping and searching 9 to 5 job because they're happy, they are satisfied with that. They are thinking they are just totally dependent on their physical strength instead of smart brain.
Yeah.
And that's why it happens, because in 9 to 5 job you have a limitation of utilizing your time, but in your business you can purchase the time of others. You
Yeah.
can multiply your time by purchasing those people.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Vinod, I think something we have to think about the destiny. Destiny bring us together.
Of course, yeah.
You see the member here is have the thing in common. It's a passion, compassion, Yeah, this destiny. Yesterday, when Risa mentioned something, he mentioned about this situation. Destiny bring the good guy together. The people would think the same. Yeah, and as I told you, money cannot buy everything, but money is something important. And what I has been doing not only what you are following, but I am a volunteer of the NGO as well. It is so-called Children Right Protection Foundation. I did not have much time as I'm businessman, and what is the activity I can support the foundation, the Children Right Protection Foundation. Yeah, I can use technology because they need badly one who translate the English textbooks. So that is what I can do because I can work on it at home and send by email my translation work. Easy. You cannot go there and join activities outside because of the time limitation. And
Of course.
I also write a magazine about the construction management, sharing my past experience in bilingual to a young engineer, inspire them to realize the importance of English. Yeah, for free, for free. I didn't charge anything for my articles. I brought the article for 7 years in so far. But you know what I got in return? What I got in return is only one: happiness. That's it. That's it.
And that's what needed. That's what needed. That's what needed.
Yeah.
And I have something for you especially, and I'm not bragging. These are two words for you, sir. What I feel about you. I think when I see your videos, when I watch your videos, when I listen to your voice, so something happens inside my brain, and I think like this person is more than a book. Means listening to your voice, listening to your thoughts gives other way of thinking. Means a person like my age who is just crossed 30, he needs someone who can show the right path, like footprints, need the footprints to follow. And when I hear you, when I watch you, when I see the way you live your life, I find like wow, he's the person who can be a great motivation for me when I hear. These are my true words for you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much for your heartfelt feeling to me. But in the beginning, yeah, I did share my deep feeling about you as well, because you show that, because you start your broadcasting live with our group with your uh, compassionate story, because it showed the thing I felt deeply about how uh, a man called teacher Vinod are. You look so humble, you look so down to earth, and you didn't just speak, but you take action, and you uh, told about the opportunity to a group of people that you said that people uh, don't like to touch even their body in your clips. That is, I deeply listen, and it touched me, and I can memorize all the words when you express to the world. That is why I think today, lucky I'm available. That is, I eager to talk with you face to face and share our idea like this. That is what I'm
Sir,
so proud. Is my
it's
pleasure.
my honor that you have given me an opportunity to talk to you. I'm really
Yeah.
so happy, super excited. You made my day. And it's lunchtime now. I'm going and I would
Okay.
share this story. I tell my wife that today I talk to you. I show her video, and
Yeah.
she also loves to watch such kind of things. So it's my
Yeah.
pleasure, sir. It's my
Yeah.
honor to talk to you.
My last
Thank you
word,
so
my
much for
last word,
joining.
my last word. I would like to say, thank you very much for granting these invaluable times to share with, let's say, my model, teacher Vinod, and talk later next time. Namaste.
Yes, sure, sir. Master. Okay, guys, thank you for watching and have a great day ahead. Maybe night or evening. Please enjoy. And don't worry about the problems because problems are the part of life. And just don't give up. Keep learning, keep smiling, and just plan something for Saturdays and Sundays are coming. Bye bye.